The motion to dismiss is from the New York Times, as Justin Baldoni is suing them. So while this doesn't have as much to do with Blake Lively's defense, these parallel lawsuits leave a lot in the exhibit.
Are you going to sue Blake Lively too?
Into oblivion, Megan. Wait till you see this lawsuit.
Oh boy. Well, for what?
I'm just going to tell you, you're going to have to wait and see. It's coming up soon.
Hollywood has been shaken by a new and shocking revelation, sending waves of speculation and controversy across the entertainment industry. Justin Baldoni's latest project has not only sparked intense debate among fans, but has also triggered a storm of discussions among industry insiders, critics, and media outlets.
Right, we've got the email that the New York Times sent Justin Baldoni, the email they sent to Sarowitz, Jamie Heath, and others. Plus, we have their response, the New York Times' statement that they're making regarding wanting a case to dismiss. It is very common for someone to want a case dismissed. It's like if your mom tells you to clean your room, and of course you're going to go, do I have to? That's something to dismiss. Do I have to? Yes. All right, fine. I thought I'd try.
The unexpected leak of sensitive information has added fuel to the fire, raising questions about the motives behind its release and the potential impact it could have on everyone involved. At the center of this storm is Lively, who is reportedly furious about both the timing and the nature of the leak. Sources close to her suggest that this was not a mere coincidence.
Email that New York Times sent to Justin back in December, days before Christmas, with a short one-day window for him to respond. We're going to get all of that right now. So, in Variety, and again, this was filed Friday night, which is always how you file things. You don't want the media to report on them because you think they've got things to do over the weekend. I'm telling you this right now. There's a measles outbreak. I got a 9-month-old that's not vaccinated. I got nothing to do. We're staying home, okay? It's all Postmates and reading court.
But a calculated move designed to manipulate public perception and force Baldoni into giving an immediate response. The actress, known for fiercely protecting her privacy and professional integrity, is deeply unsettled by the way events are unfolding.
That's called fraud, when you pretend you want to do the one thing and you'll do the thing they're hiring you for, but all along you have secret plans to do something very, very different that's above your pay grade. And she finally bumped into someone who was weak enough and not famous enough to stop her, right? This Justin Baldoni, most people had never even heard of him. He'd been in like one series. He certainly wasn't at Ryan Reynolds level fame, never mind Blake Lively. And she bullied him into giving her the movie where she did her own cut. They released the cut of the movie. He didn't even get to see it. He was the director of the film, the producer of the film, the guy who got the rights to the film, the one who's supposed to be in control. He didn't even get to see it. He was in the basement at his own movie premiere. And then she had nerve because she had 2 minutes of bad publicity when the film...
Some speculate that this controversy could influence her future career decisions, while others believe it may be part of a larger industry game where power and influence play a crucial role. The timing of this revelation could not be more critical. The entertainment industry is already navigating through a period of intense scrutiny with various controversies.
This exchange between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni during the filming of It Ends With Us. Hey Blake, did you write Lily's lines for today's scene? Oh yeah, nothing big though, just a few changes that I think better portray Lily's thoughts. That's cool, I don't mind, I trust you. Could you just let me know next time in advance? I want as much of a woman's perspective as possible. So do your thing, I just want to be kept in loop. So Ryle is reacting to the right line when we film. Gotcha, don't worry, you're still the director. No need to snap at me. So that passive aggressive exchange was part of a text from May 15th, 2023, and then they sent each other voice memos. More things to come with this to see if the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni lawsuits go to trial.
Blake Lively did a movie co-starring Justin Baldoni. They had a falling out while they were shooting the film. She blamed him for being overseas. She put a lawsuit out to try and destroy him, but it turns out that she fabricated a whole bunch of text messages. The side of the story was fabricated and framed on Justin. When they had premiere, bro, Justin, all his friends and all his family sent to the basement because Blake Lively didn't want any of them to be seen. As if it was just her night and her movie. Yeah. Now, there's a theory. It wasn't just Blake Lively suing Justin. It was also Ryan Reynolds. In Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds put in a character to make fun of Justin Baldoni. It was nice pull. They made that character to try and make fun of.
Power struggles, and public feuds dominating the headlines. Social media platforms have exploded with discussions, theories, and conflicting opinions. Some fans are fiercely defending their favorite stars, while others are questioning the authenticity of the entire situation. As the drama unfolds, anticipation continues to build. Fans and industry experts alike are eagerly awaiting an official statement from both Lively and Baldoni. Will they address the rumors directly, or will they choose to remain silent, letting the speculation run its course? Is this controversy a well-orchestrated media stunt designed to generate publicity, or is there a deeper, more complex story waiting to be uncovered? With the tension rising and all eyes fixed on the next move, one thing is certain: Hollywood is once again at the center of a gripping, high-stakes narrative that has everyone talking.
Okay, so this is an excerpt from my new favorite book, which is the website that Justin Baldoni published, all about his correspondence with Blake Lively. And this is one of my favorite excerpts with my new favorite Game of Thrones character, Blake Lively. Are you ready for it? Blake Lively writes, "I can send you my pass at the roof, or just read with you when we get together next week. Let me know what you prefer, smiley face. If you knew me in person longer, you'd have a sense of just how flirty and yummy the busting would play. It's my love language, spicy and playfully bold, never with teeth. And him serving it back to her is just as important. You don't usually see both the man and the woman with such agency and humor. Anyway, I can act it out for you next week to make sure it comes through. Or I can send it now. Let me know what you prefer. XX." To which Justin Baldoni responded, "Sorry, I was just crying my eyes out as kids and family just left for another 5 weeks of shit show. Heart emoji, heart emoji."
The email indicating that many staff members were either unavailable or on vacation appears to be a calculated move, strategically designed to limit Justin Baldoni's ability to respond effectively. By restricting access to key personnel, it created a situation where he had minimal time and resources to gather crucial information, seek legal counsel, consult with his public relations team, and formulate an appropriate response. With only a narrow one-day window to react, he was placed under immense pressure, potentially leaving him with no choice but to issue a rushed or incomplete statement. This kind of tactic is commonly seen in high-stakes scenarios where the sender aims to control the narrative by dictating the terms of engagement.
Blake Lively included multiple text messages in her lawsuit against Justin Baldoni. And some of these text messages are between two women that Justin hired, one of them being Melissa Nathan, who is a crisis management expert, and publicist Jenna Abel. In one text from Jennifer to Melissa, she said he wants to feel like she can be buried, referencing Justin and Blake. Melissa tells Jennifer, "You know we can bury anyone." Some of these text messages are very intense. They are referencing unaliving Blake and putting her in a box. In one text, Jennifer says, "I'm having reckless thoughts wanting to plant pieces this week of how horrible Blake is to work with." In one text from Justin to Jennifer, he asks what their TikTok strategy is, and he asks for them only to start posting clips of him talking about domestic violence and why this movie is so important.
By imposing time constraints and restricting access to vital decision makers, the strategy forces the recipient into a reactive position, limiting their ability to thoroughly assess the situation and craft a well-thought-out response. In such cases, the goal may not only be to pressure the individual into making a mistake, but also to shape public perception before a fully informed rebuttal can be made.
Jennifer is celebrating how fans are back up Justin online. In another text, she says, "Fans remain supportive of you and believe the issue of the feud is because she took control of the movie." Melissa says, "The majority of souls are so pro-Justin, and I don't even agree with half of them, LOL." In other text messages, Justin suggests how they might flip the narrative. In this screenshot, Justin sends an article about allegations of bullying against Hailey Bieber. He says, "This is what we would need," basically saying they need people to think that Blake Lively is.
Meanwhile, the stunning accusations at the center of his controversy have sparked a whirlwind of debate across the industry and social media platforms. The conversation has become deeply polarized, with some critics using the situation to question reputations, while others have rushed to defend Lively's work ethic and professionalism. Supporters argue that she has consistently demonstrated dedication to her craft, dismissing the controversy as an exaggerated or misrepresented account of events.
The time progressed in this film. She decided that she wanted to be a producer. She started to make edits. She wanted to be part of the editing team. There were people hired, like human beings actually hired to do the editing job, who had done work as editors. She wanted to be part of that team. The next thing you know, she took over the editing. She started making threats that she wouldn't promote the movie, that she wanted to be in control of marketing of the movie, that she would do nothing in terms of promotion unless she was the actual editor.
On the other hand, skeptics believe that the timing and nature of the leaks suggest a larger agenda at play, one that extends beyond mere industry gossip. As discussions continue to unfold, the situation remains highly unpredictable. Will Baldoni choose to address the allegations head-on, or will he take a more cautious approach, allowing the speculation to run its course? Could this be a part of a broader strategy orchestrated behind the scenes to influence public opinion? With tensions rising and opinions sharply divided, all eyes are now on the next move from the key figures involved. One thing is certain.
Baldoni is now involving Taylor Swift in his lawsuit against Blake Lively. So Justin Baldoni is suing Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and their publicists for over $100 million for all the It Ends With Us drama. Now he's name-dropping Taylor Swift, Blake's bestie, in the mix. Thankfully, Taylor Swift is not being sued, but she's mentioned in his 179-page paper claim. And he's alleging that Taylor's fame was used to pressure during production. And it really all stems from this penthouse situation where Blake and Ryan live. Apparently, there was a meeting there with all of them, and Taylor Swift was actually present. And Blake ended up rewriting one of the scenes. And even after the meeting was over, Baldoni texted Blake this, saying, "I gotta put my glasses on for this one. The font is too small." Also was working on the rooftop scene today. Really love what you did. Makes it so more fun and interesting, and I would have felt the same way with Ryan and Taylor.
This was a sinister PR move. Blake Lively then moved 11 days later to file a lawsuit. So now she has filed a lawsuit, and I don't think she ever wanted to do that. I think she genuinely wanted this to be a PR move, and she wanted to leak it to the New York Times. She thought the public would take her side with no questions asked, and instead the public is saying no with a few questions here. And Justin Baldoni is all the way to the wall on this. His lawyer is already giving interviews explaining how nasty her team has played this. The lawyer's name is Brian Friedman. He stopped by the Megyn Kelly show, and here's things that he had to say. First, he says there used to never be a civil claim. There never was a claim until she went to that civil rights off. Take a listen.
There was actually no allegation of harassment until the lawsuit.
Hollywood's latest controversy has captivated audiences, ensuring that this unfolding drama will remain in the spotlight for the foreseeable future. Some fans speculate whether Lively's past decisions may have played a role in her current legal troubles, while others are left questioning how these allegations might shape the trajectory of her career beyond May 15th, 2023.
Talking all things Blake Lively and her legal complaint that she's filed against her It Ends With Us co-star Justin Baldoni. Yes, the It Ends With Us movie drama does in fact not end. What's interesting about this story to me is the Justin Baldoni of it all. He is a self-proclaimed male feminist, woke, he speaks out against sexual assault and sexual harassment, even toxic masculinity, and now in this legal complaint filed by Blake Lively, he's being accused of sexual harassment.
I want you to see if you can use the same qualities that you feel make you a man to go deeper into yourself. And will you be man enough to stand up to other men when you hear locker room talk, when you hear stories of sexual harassment, when you hear your boys talking about grabbing ass or getting her drunk? Will you actually stand up and do something so that one day we don't have to live in a world where someone has to risk everything and come forward to say the words "me too"?
This is gonna be really awkward if these allegations are true. We'll say, just for the record, I'm not a fan of either of these individuals, and something about both of them rubs me the wrong way.
Blake Lively is accusing Justin Baldoni of sexual harassment, followed by an attempt PR takedown of her to cover his own ass from people finding out he did to her. In an article titled "We Can Bury Anyone," Lively heroically shared her story, and the world was on her side, as it looked like she was just trying to take down a predator in Hollywood. Justin Baldoni and his ace lawyer launched an all-cylinder fire attack to his name, and he started by suing the New York Times, saying that article was just published because it was paid for by Ryan Reynolds, and it was a multi-layered scheme planned out by Blake and Ryan to take down Justin. And I think it's pretty common knowledge that the mainstream media will, on behalf of their powerful friends or anyone who pays them off to say sorry.
With intense scrutiny surrounding her actions, industry insiders are closely watching to see how this controversy unfolds and whether it will have long-term implications on her reputation and future projects. Amid this unfolding drama, another intriguing detail has surfaced regarding modifications to Lively's character, Lily Bloom, in the highly anticipated film It Ends With Us. Leaked text exchanges between Lively and Justin Baldoni reveal behind-the-scenes discussions about fine-tuning character interactions to create a more engaging and dynamic on-screen chemistry. Lively suggested giving Rial Concade, played by Baldoni, more agency in key scenes and incorporating additional humor into her exchanges with Lily to make their relationship feel more authentic and compelling.
Well, Blake No Teeth Lively has experienced yet another court loss. So she wanted to amend her lawsuit against Justin Baldoni, right? The judge said, okay, you have until Valentine's Day, February 14th. And now Blake was like, oh, hold on, wait a minute, we're not ready to present yet. She was asking for an extension until March 5th. And then the judge, okay, why? And she's like, duh, because I'm Khaleesi and I said so. And then the judge was like, LOL, yeah, no, I'll give you Monday. I'll give you a couple extra days. You have until Monday, but you don't have until March 5th. And so now she has until this upcoming Monday, which is February 17th, to figure out what she's going to end in her complaint. And initially there were rumors that the amendment would come with some sort of statement from Blake, who played Justin Baldoni's sister in It Ends With.
Demonstrating her commitment to the film's emotional depth, Lively expressed a willingness to adjust both her own lines and Baldoni's, ensuring that their dialogue felt natural and emotionally resonant. Baldoni, known for his collaborative approach, enthusiastically agreed, emphasizing that these refinements would not only elevate the storytelling, but also strengthen the depth of character relationships.
Blake Lively's team had asked to subpoena Justin Baldoni's own, meaning, and not only Justin Baldoni, the entire team that they had sued, meaning like 6 people, and they want not only to look at text messages in regards to the case, but in regards to everything.
And they want to go back 2.5 years.
Yes, with their internet browser history, so they can see whatever they Googled. I mean, if they do that to anyone's phone, you're gonna find stuff that are suspicious, don't you think? I mean, you Google weird things. I think for them to ask to have access Justin Baldoni's text to his wife, I mean, that's outrageous.
It sounds like an overreach, yeah.
Yeah, or like Justin Baldoni's lawyer called it, a fishing expedition, which is a word he used on purpose, I think, because that's a word that judges don't really like. And he also pointed out, this is not a criminal case, and Blake not the FBI. This is a civil case, so I think asking for this, do you think I'm gonna get it through from the judge?
Not altogether, but it is you can do it in defamation cases though.
Yeah, I think limited in defamation.
Fans and insiders alike were captivated by their engaging conversations, which hinted at a strong creative synergy between the two stars. However, the situation took a dramatic turn when several media outlets reported on leaked text messages involving not only Lively and Baldoni, but also high-profile crisis management expert Melissa Nathan and Justin Baldoni's public relations chief, Jennifer Abel. In one particularly alarming exchange, Abel allegedly told Nathan, "I think you guys need to be tough and show the strength of what you can do in these situations. If this ends up in the wrong hands, you know we can bury anyone in one text." The implications of his statement sparked intense debate, fueling speculation about power struggles behind the scenes. Adding to the controversy, Lively has been accused of exerting excessive control over the project, with some critics labeling her as a dominant force attempting to reshape the film's creative direction. The accusations have further escalated tensions, with Baldoni's attorney, Brian Fredman, weighing in on the matter. A seasoned legal expert with 3 decades in the industry, Fredman stated that he had never witnessed behavior quite like Lively's alleged actions. According to him, her persistent attempts to steer the movie's vision were not only unconventional, but also deeply problematic, raising questions about creative influence and ethical boundaries in Hollywood. As the controversy continues to unfold, opinions remain sharply divided. Some argue that Lively's involvement is a testament to her passion and commitment to the project, while others view it as an overreach that threatens the integrity of the production. With leaked messages, legal battles, and conflicting narratives dominating headlines, the unfolding drama surrounding It Ends With Us has transformed from a highly anticipated film into one of the most talked about Hollywood sagas of the year.